Okay, let's see, how's everyone doing out there? It's the weekend. It's Saturday. Okay, let me make sure I got everything all set up here. Okay, am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Okay, that's good. Got everything set up here. And I'm going to start with a blank slate again. Just start from the very beginning. Oh, first time chat. Hey, what's up? Woot woot. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Okay, let's get this going here. Okay. Today I'm thinking, sort of an ambient kind of sound, something with a little edge to it, but it's got just some kind of a cool, throbbing kind of vibe to it as far as the music goes. So let me see what I can find in here that'll kind of work with that. So much to choose from. Where do I start? What would be cool? Now this one was pretty cool. Let me start actually with the sounds. That's cool. That's definitely cool. I want something a little edgier. BPM. Okay, let's do the trusty scales and chords here. Keep me in the key. Kind of key we're going to go for here. F. I was thinking Phrygian. That's actually C. Okay. Nope. Hey Sonny, how you doing? Thanks for banning the bots. You got 4 of them in there, jeez. They're busy today. What's going on there? You're just having having a bot party on my channel. It's like, come on, get off my channel. Not cool. Freaking bots. Okay. actually working on a new track, and I'm going to see what I can do here. The idea is something kind of ambient with a little edge to it. It's got maybe a dark kind of vibe to it. Thinking adding a little extra distortion and stuff here. Okay, let me get this set up here. I want to quantize, record. 2, 3, 4. Oh, messed up. I need to change my pre-count. Change it from 1 bar to 2 bars. Okay. But Voodoo Wow, thanks for coming in. I appreciate that. I said I'm going to be kind of making sounds, testing certain things out. If you have any suggestions for anything, pop it in the chat. I'll be asking every now and then. Oh yeah, it was fun. I always like hanging out with Dead Flash. They're cool dudes, fun to hang out with. They know how to have a good time. So, but yeah, let me show you what I kind of do here. Like I said, this is me creating stuff from scratch, so it's gonna be a little bit repetitive at times, and I'm trying things out and all that, but just trying to give you an idea of what I'm doing here. What I like to do here is set up a thing called blocks, and that lets you work on segments of the songs instead of the entire thing. Helps for creating ideas like this, and then you can copy and paste them. Where is that? Options, enable blocks. And then down here, I got song and then blocks. And let's paste it in there. Set my loop. Get back there. Yeah, I'm going for dark and ambient. Trying to get sort of a crazy vibe here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add in some drums just to have something going in the background so it doesn't drive everyone crazy here. see. Let me listen to it again. Yeah, that definitely has a little NIN on there. Okay, let's see what we got here. So we got that. Let's add something else to it. And let me save this. Okay. Okay, let's put layers in there. Then I'm gonna try players, scales, and chords. What did we say it was? A Phrygian. is here. It's like it didn't record for some reason here. Okay, let's try that again. Getting some weird glitching going on here too. Let's see what I got everything set at. Preferences. Should be okay. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, I know. Like you'd have to have everything all set up and all this, and it's great. It's all in the box now. I love how easy everything is. A lot of people are actually going back to the old way. They like to have the tactile approach, you know, getting all hands on with it and being able to touch the knobs and kind of, you know, gets them in the vibe. For me, I'm too lazy. I'd rather have everything all in the box. I'd rather be able to get to it quick, get it fast, get the stuff down, and then move along. Eventually, maybe I'll, you know, get into it a little bit more. But yeah, for me, I actually like in the box. Everything's saved. Everything's set as a preset. Everything's exactly how you want it. And when you go back to it, I was actually in the days of the 4-tracks and all that kind of stuff where you'd have to mark everything and doing all this other kind of stuff to try and get a mix. And mixing was just crazy. But yeah, the stuff these days is just absolutely amazing. So it's very, very cool. It's I just like how quick it is, how fast it is. You can get ideas down, and the results are awesome. And it's just when they first started, computers didn't sound quite as good, but nowadays it doesn't matter what you got; it all sounds good. You know, it's got full fidelity and everything. So, okay, let's try this again. Okay, I think I remember. Okay, so I got a couple parts here. Let's maybe add another part on top of that. I'll mute some of the other ones. Yeah, nice and crunchy. Very cool. It's not sharp either. It's got a good smooth sound to it. What should I do now? Let me just try this one. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. You're actually the very first subscriber, I think. So thank you. That's awesome. Cool. Now you have to check one of my usual shows that I got. So. That's actually kind of cool. Let's see if it works with the other stuff. Maybe not. Let's try it with the players, scales, and chords. We say A Phrygian. There's some cool sounds in there. Doesn't quite fit though. I might have to mess with this later on. It's actually got some cool sounds in there. Yeah, unfortunately it's not kind of doing it for me. Okay, let's try something else here. Have any suggestions, any kind of sound you can think of? And one thing you could do is, I was thinking about this, if you wanted to give me a description of the sound, like one word, I'll type it in the search and I'll see what I can find. And then maybe we could, find something kind of cool that way. Like, I'm thinking like drone or pulse or, I don't know, something crazy. But yeah, definitely. Acid bass definitely had the old school feel to it. I think it would sound really good on its own, but I think with the other track, it kind of conflicted a little bit in there. But I'm definitely going to be using that on another day. Thump. Let's try thump. Oh, come on. There's got to be a thump in here somewhere. There is. There's one thump. I think this might work. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Good suggestion. This is why I like bringing people into the mix. here and there. I'm gonna just let's try. What do you think about that? Sounds pretty good. We'll go with it for now. Okay, so now that we got our stuff here, so we got that, and that. That's a pretty good start. Let me do some panning in here to get it going. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, so that's the kick. That's the drum kit. That's the bass. That's the thumper. Do I want that in the center? Okay, yeah, let's do that in the center. So let's do that as the bass instead. And then we'll do that there, and then this there. Okay, let's try this out. Okay, let's structure this a little bit. So we got our block. Let's go to the songs, and then we're gonna let's paint it in. Block 1. Too long. Let's scoot it back. Okay. Hey, Paige, how's it going? Thanks for the raid. I'd play you a raid song or do something, but the only thing I can do is play you a little crazy loop here. But yeah, kind of working on this part. Actually getting to the song structure right now of this. Yeah, thanks for the raid. How's everyone doing there? Hope y'all are having a good Saturday. Tea break. Woohoo. I know at a party on a Saturday with some tea. Mm-hmm. Keeping it rock and rolling. Okay, I'll let's see here. Let's see what's going on. Craziness. How was your stream? Did you have a good stream? Everything going pretty well with it? Having fun, vibing, all that stuff? Okay. now, just trying to get a feel for this. Part's not working for me here. This one. It's the first part. Okay. Let me mess with this real quick. Okay, I think that's pretty good for the first block. So this time I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to try and add something completely different to start with a whole separate block on here. So basically starting from the beginning. But yeah, I think it sounds pretty good. I almost want to hear it again, but don't want to drive everyone crazy here either. Okay, let me save it. It's acting a little glitchy here. Make sure I don't lose everything. Cool. Thanks, Voodoo Owl. Okay, let's try block 2. And keep the same sounds. Let's try it. Why is it not doing that? The heck? It's right there. It's right there. Play the note. Come on, dude. Okay. Well, if it's not going to do that, let's wipe it out. Okay, let me try this out. 2, 3, 4. Yep. Again. right, how's everyone doing out there? Let's extend it. Not working for me. Let's listen to it all. Okay, let's clean some of this up here. Then adjust it. Okay, it's that last part that's driving me crazy a little bit. That's better. Okay, I like that choppy bit in the middle. Let's see here. Is it the... Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Got the loop on there. Okay. That kind of works. Thank you, Quantize. You saved me. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to record actually right then. I was just trying to play back. chat. Oh my gosh, I'm in the zone. I gotta get out of that a little bit. Let's see. I normally have an idea. On this one, I actually started with, I was sitting there, I wanted something kind of ambient kind of sound, but I wanted some edge and some kind of distortion to it. But yeah, a lot of times I usually come up with a riff is my thing. I'll usually write it on the guitar. I don't know really how to play the piano at all. I just kind of mess with it and kind of come up with stuff. But this is all me messing around, basically. All this kind of stuff is. Sometimes I have an idea, and sometimes it's just me just sort of winging it and trying to see if something cool comes out of it. But yeah, this is me, like I said, just having a little fun on a Saturday night. Woo! Party time. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, anyone wants to lurk, all that kind of stuff, this is going to get a little repetitive. I think I mentioned that last time. That's just part of doing this kind of stuff. It's going over and over again until it finally starts to come together. But it does eventually. It's just one of those things you got to get past a certain point, and then everything starts to take shape, and you actually get a song out of it. That's the fun part. That's what it was. It was that one, I think. Is that that? Sound, I'm not hearing that sound, but I like where it's being placed in there. So which one is that? It's the see here. Yes, it gets repetitive when you do it too many times in a row, and you kind of get into it and you lose track of the details. Is what happens to me all the time. And then usually you have to take a break and then come back to it later and do it. But yeah, and that smooth sailing, it happens to you all the time. Yeah, you have to step away for a little bit, and then you come back and go, okay, let me try this instead, and see if it, you'll start hearing things a little bit better. But no, it's not just you. It happens to me all the time. But when you get in the zone too, sometimes you can't stop. You got to keep going. You got to keep going with it. But you don't want to do it where it drives you crazy, and that's when you need to step away. When you start getting mad at it and stuff, and you're not having fun, it's time to stop. I'm having fun, so this is a good old time for me. Okay, let me try this. Where is it? Glitching on there. Maybe that'll work. It's good to start at the beginning. So let's try it now. So we got the song, we got block 1. Let's do a little block 2, and let's sit here and hope and pray that this actually works, where it doesn't sound like something not good. Yeah, I agree with that. With headphones, I try to use speakers whenever I can. But yeah, sometimes it's late at night and stuff. You got to have the headphones on for neighbors and all that kind of stuff like that. But yeah, you actually lose some of the frequencies as you're doing it. And one key thing is for me is I try and keep the volume really low. Actually, like I'll set it a certain amount and I'll drop it a little bit lower than that, because you'll notice that your ears actually kind of compensate for it, and it'll seem louder eventually once you're listening to it. But trying to keep it at a good level for a certain amount of time. And sometimes you got to crank it and you got to go, yeah, this kicks ass and this is awesome. So you got to really crank it up just a little bit, which I might do in a little bit here, just for having a little bit of fun. But yeah, that's when you're doing late night stuff and you're doing it all night. Okay, I'm liking how this is sounding so far. It's got a little build up. I kind of need to change some stuff around and get some other things going. I'm gonna take a quick break here since we're talking about this. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I wonder how many minutes it is, because I've noticed it too. You get to a certain point and you're just like, okay, I need to chill for a little while. But really, it's the volume. You got to watch how much, if you got it cranked up a lot. Because your ears will get fatigued very quickly. And a lot of times when I'm mixing, that's one thing. That's the important thing, is to keeping the volume pretty low. Of course, you want to crank it because you're like, I need this thing cooking. But yeah, that's just how I normally do it for mixing and stuff like that. And definitely taking breaks. That's a big part of it. So. So what's everyone up to out there? Anything going on? Anyone else doing any kind of mixing jobs or working on their own music or anything like that? I need to take a break since we're all talking about it. Everyone having fun with everything? Yeah, that's the thing. If you sit near the woofers and stuff like that and they're going loud, earplugs can help to a certain point. But if you didn't have earplugs, yeah, I did that too back in the day for playing in bands and stuff like that. Always by the PA speaker and all that. And you'd notice your ears would be ringing at the end of it, and at concerts and all that. And I'm sure I'm paying for that now. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun doing that back in the day, and I didn't care. But nowadays, like, I wear earplugs for everything. If I'm mowing the lawn or blowing leaves or anything like that, I got earplugs in. Vacuuming, that's another thing. Put earplugs in for all that kind of stuff. You'll be thankful that you did it later on. Yeah, hearing loss is a definite thing, and it's one of those things that once it's gone, it's gone. So 60 to 90 minutes, that kind of makes sense, because you get to a certain point and it just, things just don't, I don't know, they just don't sound right. Like you said, it's like shaving off the top of the frequencies. You don't have the same sizzle, but when you get back to it, your ears are not as fatigued and you can hear the sounds a little bit better. And sometimes just having a fresh approach, just kind of getting back into it with a different mindset, stepping away from everything. Yeah, breaks are important. It's important for life in general, and especially streaming. I've seen that. It looks like a lot of streamers get out there and they're gun-ho and they're doing it constantly, every day or every other day and stuff like that. And sometimes I'll go on their streams and they just look burnt out. It's like, take a break. You don't have to stream every single day. Just take your time and all. And same goes for music and all that, because a lot of people, when they're streaming, they're doing stuff on the side too. Like for me, I'm full in on this music thing. I'm streaming, I'm recording music. I've been out quite a bit recently because I'm working on a new single that I've been actually working on for a long time, and I want to finish it. I'm tired of sitting on it, and I think it's a good song. Hopefully it'll be good in the end. But yeah, you gotta sort of figure out what works for you and all that. But definitely take breaks. And just go with what works for you. I mean, some people can do it. Some people can just do this 24/7. Yeah, I mean, you hear about that, recording and stuff like that. You're basically locked in a room in your recording studio, and, people are doing, 14, 16-hour days, all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to have priorities. That's one thing I've noticed with streaming, is that you're pulled in every direction. The notifications are crazy. Yeah, it's one thing I'm trying to pull back on. Just getting notifications about, people, suggestions and just, people getting in touch with you and stuff like that. You got to sort of go with priorities and what works for you. In the end, the most important thing is getting the music out there. Relationships are very important too, for talking to people and going over ideas and coming up with things. But you got to do it when you have the time for it. Yeah, 16 hours a day locked in the studio. An introvert's dream. I am a true introvert. Trust me. I am a hardcore introvert. Yeah, borderline hermit. But I love this stuff. I've been doing this for years, and I love actually concentrating on something and just really just creating something. And for me, it's like in the end, I have something I can show people. I can say, I did this. This was me. And, not everyone's going to like it. Everyone has their own opinion about music that's out there. And that's fine. If you don't like it, just don't say anything. But if you do like it, that's cool. And that's my biggest thing is I want to somehow connect with people musically, and it's when I see that connection, it's really, I don't know, it's just an awesome feeling being able to do that. But yeah, that's my personal goal. How about y'all as far as music goes and stuff like that? What are you trying to do with it? What's the end result that you're trying to see? I don't give a shit about being out there and playing huge shows and being famous and stuff like that. No, I just want, for me, I like creating the music. That's the fun part. Now, if I could play a big show, I'd have fun. It'd be awesome. And it'd be great. And I'm sure I'd think about it, it would be a memory for the rest of my life and all that. But if I don't get to do it, I don't give a shit. I like this. I like recording. I like playing music, and I feel like I'm personally turned into a songwriter. So, and that's fine too. It's good to just mess around and have fun. And then sometimes what happens is, I did it for a couple of years when I started, and just messing around, and I sucked. I was horrible for about 2 or so years. I remember it was right around 2 years, a light bulb. Things clicked. And when it clicked, I was like, oh, I can write songs. And from there, I've just kind of been obsessed with writing songs and trying to create a whole group of songs and stuff like that. Of course, I've kind of laid back on that. I'm kind of over the album days. I went to EPs for a little bit, and then kind of started doing singles recently because I like concentrating on the one song and making that song really good. But it just depends. Everyone's got different ways of doing it. And I think a lot of people are talking about just doing singles these days too. But at the same time, I like putting it together as a collection because I do love albums where you can go from start to finish and listen to the whole thing. But my idea is to do singles and then put them into an EP or an album later on down the line. And they usually go together eventually. So, well, I'm yapping a lot. Like I said, I don't normally talk this much, but I am now. Yeah, I'm same way as far as performing and stuff like that too. I've did the whole band thing and all for a long time, but for me, it's actually been these collaborations that have been kind of eye opening, and I just started that last year. Don't worry about struggling with singles. I'm doing that now, and I've been doing this for a while. And I used to do full albums, but it took so long. It would take me like a year to 2 years to get an album. And I mean, actually, you hear about that. Like a lot of the big ones. I don't know. I just think of 9 Inch Nails just because of the song and all that. But he usually has an album once every 5 years, which to me always seemed crazy. I was like, you should be able to. I mean, that's your job. That's what you're doing 24/7. Why don't you have an album out every single year as you're doing it? But some people like to get it sounding exactly how they want. So, yeah, and only 3 for an EP. That's why I like the EPs. I was doing 3 and 4 here and there for the past couple ones, and I could get it done, and I could get it knocked out, and I can move on to the next one. So it's very cool. And the whole thing about hobbies turning into work and losing their fun. Yeah, if you're getting paid for it and you're doing it, it's great that you're able to do it, but you have to be able to make money off of it. And sometimes when you need to make money, you need to please other people, and you kind of lose sight of what you were trying to do in the beginning. That's not always true. There's a line you can hit where you can actually do both. You can please people and you can please yourself. That's the ultimate. I mean, all this stuff is crazy. It's just it's wild how it all works. But I don't know. It seems like for me, for performers and stuff that are out there, there's sort of a golden point you can get to where things are just clicking and everything's awesome, and that's the point. I think that's when you're hungry for it, when you have this desire in you to prove to everyone out there that you can do this and your music's awesome. I think those are usually the best times. It's when no one knows who you are. Yeah, everyone, like I said, everyone's got it differently. Some people go out and they're famous as soon as they step out because people are like, that person's awesome, I love them. And there's other people that work their asses off for years and years and years and finally can get to it. And there's some people that never get discovered. They just do it because they love doing it. But yeah, okay, well, I'm rambling a lot. Let's see here. Yeah, it's good to try different things out, and that way you don't get burnt out too. Hobby for play, hobby for fitness. That's right, getting out and stuff like that, which I'm very guilty of these days. I am, like I said, I'm kind of in the music rabbit hole for the past, I'd say 2 years, but I'm not getting out of it quite yet. I'm trying to prove a point myself. I'm on a little personal thing here, but your typing's just fine. It's all good. This is good. It's cool having a nice little conversation. That's why I like Twitch. It's like I'm having a nice little conversation talking about all this cool stuff, and everyone's talking to each other and all, and this is stuff that's important to me, you know. It's yeah, this is very cool. Okay, I think I gave my ears a little bit of a rest there, so I'm gonna go back to trying this out and see what we've got here. So I'm looking at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We probably need to switch back and forth, and I might add a third section. We'll see. Keep it at 2, that'd be nice, because that way I don't drive everyone crazy here. Okay, start from the beginning. Let's see what we got. Switch it. See if this sounds better. Beginning note on there is driving me a little crazy. So let me go back to it. That's block 1. It's not sounding right. The first part. Let's see. Yeah, I was thinking that too. It does sound a little weird. Works when you add the hi-hat kind of sound in there, but by itself it sounds a little weird. So what I can do is Let me loop that section here. Yeah, I agree. Let's see here. Maybe it's when the snare hits. Is that where I had it before? Okay, so now what we'll do, mute that. Cool, you like it? Okay, I think that made it better. Start from the beginning, listen to it. Before I do that, let me save it. Like I said, it's acting a little glitchy today. Doesn't make sense. Okay, start from the beginning. What is it missing? Maybe I need another part for the Bonanza baseline is what it's called. That's a cool patch name. I like that name. Bonanza baseline. And it's got the yellow kind of look to it. That's kind of cool. Maybe we need to do that. Maybe let's do a little bit of something on that, but simplify it. Do a dub on there. Yeah, I agree. I usually do things like that towards the end to sort of bring it in. Biggest thing with this is I want to keep it super fast and all that. And if it takes me a long time to do it, I'll probably hold off and do that like offline later on down the line, which I haven't done yet. The very first one that I did, I actually did a stream song a while back, and it actually sounded a lot better than I thought, where it worked out in the end. But yeah, it was actually kind of cool. And I didn't do anything to it. I did everything all straight as I was recording it, and then did a quick master and everything like that. And like I said, it actually turned out, I was happy with it. Okay. No, it's actually a good idea on there. I just don't know how to do it real quick. But yeah, that's one thing with Reason. It's an old computer. It's an old program. So it takes longer to do anything inside of it. Like if you use an Ableton or anything that's a little bit newer, it's a lot easier to do a lot more things in there. But yeah, and I just never really messed around with a lot of those. But yeah, I definitely see where I can sort of hear it, you know. But let's see. Let me try and finish this part up real quick, and then we'll see if this works. Go back to the song. Oh shoot, I was doing that in the wrong part. Okay, well, maybe I'll stick with it though. That sucks. Yeah, it's all about the little changes with this, within where the MIDI note hits and all that, and then changing. That's one reason I use the chords and scales inside of it. It's a way of locking it into the key of the song, so when you switch it, you know you're hitting the right note. I did hear someone say something about accidentals and all that kind of stuff like that, but to me, a lot of those it's a bad note. And you can do it sometimes, and it's kind of cool, where it's like slightly off and all that. But I like to try and, like I said, this is all about speed and getting it done quick. So I kind of like keeping it locked in for now. And then at the end, when you're doing solos and stuff like that, then you can sort of get crazy with it and add wrong notes to sound right. Because there are no bad notes. Okay, so what was I doing? So block, I had block 2. I should have been in block 1 because that's where it was off. Okay, let's try this again. trying something a little different, a little edgier today. I'm like, okay, that's it, yep. See if my mess up actually is cool. Okay, start from the beginning. Okay, before I do that, let me save it. Can y'all hear a vocal line over top of this? That's what this is all about, is for other people to be able to take it and add a vocal on top of it for whoever's out there. Sunny Seas, how's it going? Okay. Smooth Sailing still hanging out. Let's get some beats here. Got a cool crew here. A lot of music makers. It's cool, kind of cool. And music supporters and everything. Cool stuff. Woo! Okay. Did I save it? I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, yes, I did. Okay, start from the beginning. I think this definitely works better. I'm gonna bring it up. Okay. I think it's getting there. There's something with the... sound's not working for me. What is it? What is it? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you don't have to stay here for this. This is me just messing around. So yeah, if anyone ever wants to lurk or do anything with all this kind of stuff, yeah, please never feel like you have to do anything. Take care of yourself and get a good sleep tonight. But thank you for coming, though. I appreciate it. But yeah, we're all good here. Just having some fun. That's all. So. Oh. There it is. Have a good lurk. I'm not actually liking that anymore. I think I'm going to adjust it for where it hits. That's enough to drive people crazy. Maybe not wipe them all out. So boom. Yeah, let's just do this one from scratch. Okay. I don't know if I really need this part either, but there's something here. It's got me a little crazy. Okay. Yeah, maybe I just don't need it. Let's just take it out. Okay. 2.5 hours. Been in the zone. Okay, am I missing anything? I'm sorry, y'all. Got in the zone there. Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? Nope, don't think so. Okay, cool. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, let's save this. Yeah, I think taking out the one, there's the closed hi-hat on there. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So, yeah, just kind of messing around, trying to get a new idea for the stream song too. I wanted to do a different kind of sound today, so yeah, I just got to round out the edges. That's right. Kind of get it to all come together as a final song. I think I can take these two parts and kind of work with them a little bit more and do some different things with them. And then turn it into a little bit more of a polished thing. Let me listen to it one more time. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be done now and then kind of come back to this later, or if I might just take it offline and finish it up and then get people to see if they like it or not. Kind of like it with your feedback. It's kind of cool. Okay, start from the beginning. Try and get fresh ears with this, even though you just heard it. Very sci-fi kind of vibe to it, which is kind of cool. I like that. We were talking about 80s movie the other day. This would be perfect for an 80s movie. Here they go, the robots. JW Music. We're making a new track. Stream songs. Okay, I think we got it pretty much there, and I'm gonna probably, just hold off on doing too much more to this. I think I need to take a break for a little bit on here, but thanks, appreciate that. Yeah, kind of just started working on it. It's been 2.5 hours now, and I feel pretty good about this one. It's a completely different vibe from the first one. And each time I'm doing these, I want to try and get a whole different kind of sound. And maybe in the end, this might turn into like a little EP or an album or something like that, and of all the stream songs. And then we can call it like an official name instead of just stream songs. But that'd be cool. I'm really hoping I can get some people working on these tracks where they can add things to it. Adding vocals that would be a big part of it and all that. But if y'all know of people that are interested in this, all this stuff is on my website. You go to AfterAudio.com. If you look down in the About section of my channel, there's a Stream Songs link on there. Just click on that. You can hear the first song that I did on here. Because I don't think JW Music, I don't think you were here for the first one. But yeah, you go there. You can download the song. You can import it into your DAW to set it to the correct BPM. That way done time stretch and all that, and then add vocals and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just curious to see what people do with this, if it provides some kind of inspiration for people, or if no one does it, I don't care. I'm having fun, and I'm just putting it out there. If people want to do it, they can. So it's definitely there. It's my new way of collaborating, because I've been searching far and wide and found some amazing collaborators, and I'm actually working on a new project now that I'm very excited about. I don't know if I should say anything about it, but very, very good vocalist, and also an instrumentalist as well too. So they got some cool stuff coming. But besides that, before all that, I've been looking for trying to find different people to collaborate with, just to learn with them and to figure out new things and trying different sounds. My biggest thing is I was always in a band and stuff like that, and I want to try completely different sounds of what I'm used to, and that's what I'm trying to do here is really experiment and try new things. But I've been searching far and wide for people to collaborate with, and hard part is scheduling, and people just get busy with stuff, and they were real excited at first, but then later on they're like, I actually don't have time for it. So, this way it's out there. People can do it whenever they want to do it, and then they can always ask questions at any time about it and contact me and say, hey, what do you think about this and all that, or would you want to produce this and all that, and I definitely would be interested in doing that. But yeah, this way it's wide open. People can do whatever they want. Don't have to worry about schedules, nothing. You either get the track and do it, or you can not. And I'm just having fun making tracks either way. So just a way of kind of getting my stuff out there in a different way. But yeah, if anyone's out there and want to add some stuff to it, please do it. I think this would be kind of cool. And then with collaborations, what I do is just usually put in both names on there, and you can just put in the web address, the AfterAudio.com, in there as a little comment or something like that, or description or detail. That way people can know where it came from. I'm hoping to see this grow into something. It all depends on if people want to do it or not, and if people have the time for it. Like I said, either way, I don't care, because I'm having fun doing it. So making these tracks. I'm going to work on this one probably more, maybe offline tomorrow. I still need to work on my single. That's what I've been working on for the past week or so. And real excited about that one, but that one's going to take me a while. It's because I got a lot of different things I got to figure out with that, vocals and all that kind of stuff, making things work. But thank y'all for hanging out with me here today. This is cool. I got some good inputs on there. One of the sounds, the thump, came from Voodoo Owl. Basically just said, I said, give me a description, a one-word description. He said thump, so I looked it up and then tried it, and I was like, oh shit, this works. This is kind of cool. So it's kind of nice to get input from y'all, and then it actually turns into something with the track. And I'll try and get more interactive as we go. It's been fun for me too. And thanks for subscribing too, by the way. You're my first subscriber ever. That's why you got that little badge there. So appreciate that very much. Come and hang out whenever you want to. So it's been nice. Okay. Well, y'all take care. Have a good evening, and enjoy your rest of the weekend. And I'll update everything, and I'm not sure how to send out a notification or whatever, but I'll be putting it on the Stream Songs site when it's done. I'm probably going to extend it a little bit and change certain things here and there. And I can always switch it up if people are like, hey, you should have done this, done that. So definitely give me feedback. Talk to me. Send me messages. You can contact me in any of my social platforms if you want to. I'm always available, always ready to talk and all that. And I like hanging out and all that. So, all right. Well, thanks JW Music too. Thanks Skips a Beat, Voodoo Owl, Smooth Sailing, and I'm sure there are a whole bunch of other people here. Sunny, it was here as well too. But I think, but yeah, thank y'all very much, and y'all take care. And I'll have another stream songs. I'm gonna try and do these once a week if possible. So hope y'all enjoyed it. And like I said, I'll be more interactive on the next one too as well. Okay, let's find a raid. Let's do a raid here. I got Melissa Brett Music and Kinetic Turtle. We can go with either one. Unless if anyone has a preference on here, let me know if you know of a streamer. I can rate it. I've never actually done Melissa before. That might be kind of fun. Let's see here. She's got like 500 songs or something crazy on her list for covers that she does. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Start the raid. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. Take care.
Doesn't have the same ring to it, does it?